Today is February 2nd, Groundhog's Day, and our question of the day at the community bulletin board in davidsbarter.com. Once you become a registered member of the community, the next time that you log in, you're taken directly to our community bulletin board, where every day we have a question, at least one question. Most days, three questions: one for my Facebook followers, one for my LinkedIn followers, and one to those folks that I tweet. And we're creating videos for each one of those that is available every day. So today's question is, are you organizing your 2011 tax return yet? You should by now, by law, uh, anytime there was a transaction of money in the year 2011, institutions had, or individuals, companies had until January 31st, just passed, to report that. And so that you could keep a record and then take all that information to your individual who prepares your tax returns. I take mine to a CPA. I always have for my entire small business career of over 40 years. I did something. Well, the short answer to the question is, if you're not starting to organize, do it now. Please start now. And let me share with you some of the things that I have been doing that have made the process a learning experience for me, as well as last year I was able to cut the costs of the time that my CPA had to spend with my return because of something that I did. What I did last year, I bought I just happened to pick this software, TurboTax, very heavily advertised, very well promoted, very well marketed for 2010. And I went through my own return line by line. And the reason I did this was because I had never done it before. I just merely taken information to my CPA in my case, and I didn't have I never saw how all the pieces fit together on a line by line basis. So it was a great learning experience for me. And then when I gave that information in printed form to my CPA, he only spent way less than an hour uh, auditing the information that I had prepared. So it was a great situation. So what did I do this year? Before the end of January was I bought the 2011 edition of TurboTax. I even got a $10 discount on it. I bought it at Sam's Club. And the day that I bought it, well, I had known about this. They had a $10 off promotion. So for $39.98, I am going to learn some more information about my company this year. Also, last year, actually, it goes back a couple years. If you have been following me for the last 3+ years, that I have been doing internet broadcasts. I developed a friendship. I've been following a woman by the name of Barbara Weltman for almost 5 years, for at least 5 years now. And about 2 years ago, Barbara was so very grateful in giving our community time. So in our growth and development research period, so that we could determine uh, what was it that we needed to do to provide the best information that we possibly could about starting a business or about taking an existing business and simply adding a new cash flow revenue stream to it. Well, Barbara is nationally known as the small business tax expert. I think the New York Times or referenced Barbara that way. Well, Barbara um, has she used to on every Friday for about a year until I changed the concept. Barbara was presenting, giving us information, updated information about what was happening, both in the business world as well as in the tax world. And she started doing something that we spent a lot of time with, and because Barbara has this is the 15th time she has printed this book or been involved with this book. J.K. Lasser has put it together, and it is just full of every single page. You will probably get some new information about your company. Literally every single page. If you can get one bit of information, and you're doing something right, or you're not doing something you could be doing, or maybe you're doing something wrong and you're going to learn about it too. But it's a great book. Now, I just found out something new about Barbara last year that I had not known about her, but this book that she wrote, Starting a Home-Based Business, Complete Idiot's Guide to Starting a Home-Based Business, third edition. It's a wonderful book if you've never started a business, because the chances are very, very, probably 99 out of the 100 or higher, if unless you're very heavily capitalized by somebody with your own money or somebody else's money, you're going to start your business in your home. I have actually never left very far from my home in the 40 years. But it's a great book. Gives you if you just follow it step by step, and here's all the things that you need to think about, not just the legal and the accounting things, the number things of which Barbara is an expert, but just basic business principles. And it's a wonderful book, and we had a chance. Well, Barbara is. I sent her an email. She's one of the less than 25 people I email on a regular basis. She has accepted my invitation. Well, I want to say thank you to Barbara for all the great information that she has given me over the years, so that I am able to share that information with you. She comes out with a daily thought every day, a business idea. Uh, BarbaraWeltman.com. BarbaraWeltman.com. And thank you, Barbara, for all your great support. But get into this book, um, and well, actually, you need the 2000. Well, that's a good thing. Well, Barbara has a lot of 2011 updates on her website, so get it, and it'll help you. If you really, really want to learn about your business very, very inexpensively, I highly recommend the TurboTax in this case, because I used it and it worked very well for me. I'm sure there's other software available, but this is probably the best known software. Please, if you haven't taken the time to organize for your 2011 so that you can communicate that information either by doing the taxes yourself, or a tax preparer, or a CPA, whatever your thoughts are about that, started and get the process going right now, and it'll make the process a lot easier. Uh, you may not file it on the day. You may make that decision, and up until I'm going to say 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, I always took an extension just because of the way my business ran. But I think this will be the third year in a row, I will be filing on the April 17th. I guess it is. You got a couple extra days. Someone just jokingly said you've got 2 extra days. Uh, Two because the IRS gave them to you, and one because it's a leap year. So you've got 3 extra days this year. One last thought. I'm going to soon, next week, I'm going to be communicating with the IRS because I had a very, very um, unbelievable, one of the most, if not the most unbelievable business experiences that I had just in 2011. And I want to report to the IRS that what happened, but I'm actually not sure how to report it to them uh, because of the event. I'm going to share that event with you as a matter of fact in the very near future because there were a tremendous amount of business learnings in that entire event, and it came about. It was horrible how it transpired, but it was a learning experience, and I ended up making a fantastic investment for my business along the way. So I'll share that experience with you. Visit davidsbar.com, register, become a member, and visit our community bulletin board every day so you can get the question of the day. And there'll typically be a Facebook question, a LinkedIn question, and a Twitter question.